Welcome to Dolphin Dive Daily, your go-to spot for everything Miami Dolphins. If you bleed aqua and orange, hit that subscribe button and join the pod. The Miami Dolphins boast one of the most electrifying skill position groups in the NFL, highlighted by the blazing speed of wide receivers Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. But their fast-paced offense doesn't stop at the wideouts. Devon Achane, the Dolphins' young running back, has emerged as a crucial part of this speed-centric attack. Coming out of Texas A&M, Achane wowed scouts with a jaw-dropping 4.32-second 40-yard dash at the 2023 NFL Combine, marking him as the fastest back in his draft class. His explosive speed gives Miami a weapon capable of turning any small opening into a game-breaking run. Yet, as Achane himself has admitted, raw speed alone isn't enough to carve out consistent success in the NFL. The second year back is focused on honing his craft beyond just sprinting past defenders, aiming for smarter, more efficient runs. In the upcoming 2025 season, Achane's sophomore campaign was a mix of dazzling highlights and some frustrating inconsistency. He rushed for 907 yards on 203 carries. A solid output for a young player still adjusting to the professional level. But the stats also revealed areas where Achane can improve. He averaged a worrying 24.1% of his carries, resulting in negative yardage in 2024. A troubling figure when compared to some of the league's elite backs like Cam Akers and Nick Chubb. This statistic underscores a critical point Achane openly addressed. His tendency to chase big plays sometimes cost him yards and stalled drives. Watching his own film, he expressed regret over missed opportunities, showing maturity and a commitment to better decision-making moving forward. His 2025 goals are built around reducing those costly mistakes and becoming a more reliable presence. For the Dolphins' offense, one of Achane's biggest strengths is his home run ability. Whenever he gets the ball in open space, he's a legitimate threat to break free for a long touchdown run. His speed creates an edge that few defenders can match, which gives Miami's offense a dynamic weapon to stretch defenses vertically. But that flashiness can sometimes lead to over-aggression. Achane's own reflection reveals a player aware that the NFL game demands a balance between explosive plays and smart, calculated runs. Instead of always trying to outpace everyone on the field, he wants to become more patient, understanding when to hit the hole quickly and when to wait for blockers to set up properly. This level of football IQ is what will elevate his game to the next tier and help him become a true feature back for the Dolphins. Durability has been a key focus for Achane, especially after missing 6 games in his rookie season due to a knee injury. In 2024, he made a significant leap by playing all 17 games, demonstrating his dedication to physical preparation and recovery. Achane credits this to a renewed commitment to health, emphasizing the importance of showing up on off days and doing the little things that keep a player on the field. Staying healthy was the main goal, he shared. This mindset is crucial for a running back, where the physical toll of the position can derail careers quickly. Miami will certainly benefit from having a dependable back who can shoulder a heavy workload without fear of frequent injury. And Achane is eager to prove he can be that guy in 2025. With the departure of veteran back Raheem Mostert to the left, Vegas Raiders in free agency, Achane is poised to become Miami's lead running back. This transition presents a massive opportunity for the young speedster to showcase his growth and assert himself as a centerpiece of the Dolphins' offense. Achane is clearly motivated by this new role, understanding the responsibility that comes with being the primary ball carrier. He aims to not only bring his speed, but also add toughness, vision, and consistency to his game. Miami fans should expect a back who is not just a burner, but someone who can run between the tackles, grind out tough yards, and stay on the field in crucial moments. Achane's development also ties directly into the Dolphins' offensive identity, which thrives on quick tempo and big play potential. With Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle stretching defenses horizontally and vertically, Achane's presence in the backfield will keep defenders honest. His ability to turn even short touches into explosive plays forces defenses to stay honest, opening up passing lanes for Miami's star receivers. This complementary nature makes Kane's progress a vital piece of the Dolphins' overall strategy. By becoming more efficient and reliable, he will ensure the offense runs smoothly and remains unpredictable. For Miami to truly contend in 2025, Kane's growth is not just beneficial, it's essential. Looking beyond just raw numbers, Kane's attitude and work ethic have impressed coaches and teammates alike. His willingness to learn from mistakes and put in extra work to improve shows a level of maturity rare for a young player. He understands that to thrive as the featured back is not just about talent, but also about preparation and resilience. This mentality is crucial in the NFL, where the grind is relentless and only those who adapt continue to succeed. As he enters his third season, Kane's mindset suggests that he's ready to make the leap from promising talent to consistent NFL starter, someone Miami can count on down the stretch. The Dolphins coaching staff will undoubtedly play a major role in Kane's continued evolution. By tailoring the playbook to maximize his strengths while minimizing risks, they can help him become a more polished back. Whether that means more zone runs to utilize his speed on the edges or simpler downhill carries to build confidence, Miami's scheme will be a critical factor in Kane's success. This partnership between player and coaches is often what turns potential into production. Fans can look forward to seeing an offense crafted around Kane's unique skill set, designed to unleash his full explosive ability while cleaning up some of the costly errors seen in the past. In the bigger picture, Kane's rise symbolizes the Dolphins' commitment to building a fast, versatile offense that can keep up with any opponent. Miami's front office invested in elite speed at multiple positions, and Kane fits perfectly into this vision. His ability to impact the game with his legs and contribute in the passing game as a receiver out of the backfield adds layers to the Dolphins' attack. As defenses prepare for the 2025 season, Kane will be a player they have to game plan for, marking a shift in Miami's offensive balance. This evolution could be the key ingredient that propels the Dolphins deeper into playoff contention and beyond. Ultimately, Devon Kane's goals for the 2025 season are clear. Stay healthy, cut down on negative plays, and become the go-to back in a dynamic Miami offense. His raw speed will always be his calling card, but it's the mental and physical growth that will determine his long-term success. With the spotlight now fully on him, Kane has the chance to define his career and help lead the Dolphins into a new era of explosive football. If he can combine his natural talent with smarter play and durability, the sky's the limit for this young speedster. Miami fans have plenty to be excited about as the 2025 season approaches. Still with us? Then show some love. Hit that like button and let us know in the comments, what's your take on the Fins this week? Alright, let's dive into this swirling rumor that's got the NFL world buzzing. Brock Purdy, the rising star quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers, might be making a blockbuster move to the Miami Dolphins. Now, just imagine the shockwaves this could send through the league. Purdy, who has been impressing with his poise, accuracy, and ability to lead under pressure, has quickly become a fan favorite in San Francisco. His journey from an underdog to a reliable starter has been nothing short of inspiring. The talk now is whether the Dolphins see him as the missing piece in their quest to solidify the quarterback position and finally make a deep playoff run. Miami has been searching for consistency under center, and Purdy's name has been popping up in conversations as a potential game changer. But how realistic is this rumor? And what could it mean for both teams involved? The 49ers have built a solid team around Purdy with a dynamic offense and a defense that ranks among the best in the league. For San Francisco, Purdy isn't just a backup anymore. He's proven he can lead the offense effectively, especially in high-pressure situations. However, the NFL is a business, and trades and signings happen for a multitude of reasons: salary, cap management, team needs, or even strategic shifts. If the Dolphins are indeed targeting Purdy, it signals a major shakeup in their approach. Miami's quarterback situation has been unstable for years, bouncing between veterans and young prospects without finding the right fit. Purdy could provide the stability and upside they crave, bringing a fresh energy to their offense. But what would the 49ers get in return? This is where the rumor gets really intriguing. For the Dolphins, landing Brock Purdy would be a coup, potentially, setting them up with a young, talented quarterback who knows how to win. Miami's offense, which has explosive playmakers like Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, would greatly benefit from a QB who can make quick, accurate decisions and keep defenses off balance. Purdy's style of play meshes well with Miami's fast-paced offense, and his ability to avoid turnovers would be invaluable in close games. Additionally, his experience navigating playoff-level pressure could elevate the Dolphins' confidence as they aim to break through the AFC hierarchy. On the flip side, the 49ers might leverage this opportunity to gain draft picks or shore up other roster needs. This kind of move could reshape both franchises' trajectories in profound ways, and fans from both coasts are watching closely. Another layer to this unfolding saga is the financial angle. The NFL's salary cap is a relentless beast, forcing teams to make tough decisions about player contracts. Purdy, having shown great promise, might be due for a contract that the 49ers are hesitant to fully commit to, especially if they're balancing other key pieces like their star defense and offensive weapons. The Dolphins, with their relatively healthy cap space, might be in a better position to offer a lucrative deal that secures Purdy long term. This makes the potential move not just a tactical football decision, but also a financial chess match. If Miami can sweeten the pot, they might persuade Purdy to become the face of their franchise. Meanwhile, San Francisco could reallocate resources to build a more balanced team overall. It's a classic case of how money and talent intersect in professional sports. Now, let's talk about the fan reactions, which have been wild. San Francisco fans are understandably anxious about losing a player who has quickly become a symbol of hope and resilience. Purdy's story, from being a late-round draft pick to a starter who defied expectations, resonates deeply with the 49ers faithful. The thought of him wearing Dolphins colors instead of red and gold feels like a punch to the gut for many. On the other hand, Miami supporters are buzzing with excitement at the possibility of finally locking down a quarterback who could bring stability and success. The Dolphins have had their share of quarterback carousel moments in recent years. So the prospect of Purdy stepping in as the franchise QB is tantalizing. This rumor alone has sparked intense debates across social media, forums, and sports talk shows, highlighting just how passionate and invested fans are in this potential move. Strategically, if the Dolphins do bring Purdy in, it could change the dynamics of the AFC East and the wider conference. The Dolphins have been trying to topple the dominance of teams like the Buffalo Bills and New England Patriots, and a reliable quarterback could be the missing key. Purdy's skill set includes a quick release, good pocket awareness, and an ability to extend plays, all crucial traits for succeeding in a division with strong defenses. Moreover, Miami's offensive coordinator would have the chance to tailor a game plan around Purdy's strengths, maximizing their explosive receivers and dynamic running game. The ripple effects of such a move could go beyond just these two teams, potentially affecting playoff seeding and the balance of power across the conference. It's a reminder of how one player's move can change the NFL landscape. Conversely, the 49ers would have to prepare for life without Purdy, which might not be an easy transition. They'd need to rely on other quarterbacks on their roster or consider new acquisitions, either via trade or free agency. San Francisco's coaching staff, known for their innovative schemes and ability to develop talent, might feel confident they can groom a replacement. However, losing Purdy's leadership and clutch performance would be a significant blow. The team chemistry he's built with receivers and linemen can't be underestimated. The front office would have to act swiftly to avoid a dip in performance, especially with the high expectations surrounding the franchise. It's a high-stakes gamble, and fans will be watching every move closely. The 49ers' next steps could define their competitiveness for years to come. Let's not forget Purdy himself in all this. For a young player, the possibility of moving to a new team is both exciting and challenging. It means adapting to a new city, new coaches, new teammates, and a new system. But it also presents an opportunity to establish himself as a true franchise cornerstone in a fresh environment. Miami's sunshine and vibrant culture might be appealing off the field, but the pressure to perform would be immense. Purdy would be expected to lead the Dolphins to playoff success and end their quarterback struggles once and for all. The mental and emotional aspects of such a transition are huge, and how he handles it could define his career trajectory. For viewers, this narrative adds a human dimension to what might otherwise seem like just another trade rumor. Meanwhile, the NFL media is having a field day with this story. Analysts, insiders, and commentators are dissecting every angle, from contract details and team needs to potential draft picks involved, and how this could shift the league's power balance. Sports shows and podcasts are dedicating segments to speculate on the likelihood of the deal and its implications. The rumor has also sparked comparisons to other notable quarterback moves in recent history, where one player's arrival changed the fortunes of franchises overnight. This kind of buzz highlights how star quarterbacks like Purdy are not just athletes but central figures in the broader narrative of professional football. For fans, it's a mix of excitement, anticipation, and a bit of nervousness. The perfect recipe for sports drama. To sum it all up, the rumor of Brock Purdy potentially signing with the Miami Dolphins is far more than just a headline. It's a story rich with strategic, financial, emotional, and competitive layers that make the NFL so compelling. Whether this move actually happens or not, it has already stirred conversations and hopes on both coasts. Fans and analysts alike are watching closely as the offseason unfolds, knowing that quarterback moves can be franchise-defining. Purdy's next chapter, wherever it may be written, promises to be one of the most fascinating storylines to follow. And as always, the NFL never fails to deliver drama and surprises that keep us hooked season after season. Stay tuned, because if this rumor turns into reality, we're in for one heck of a ride. That's a wrap for today's dive. If you're loving the content, share it with a fellow Dolphins fan, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a splash. Fins up.